While people were running out, he was running in, losing 8 out of 30 men in his crew. A firefighter who survived 9/11 now lives on the Suncoast. SNN's Danny Root shares his story.
What was supposed to be a day off turned into a day of chaos.
By the end of the day, we realized that 343 firefighters were dead, had been killed.
Fighting back tears, Garrett Lindgren lost so much, including his friend, a fellow firefighter, on September 11th, 2001.
Phone rang, and one of the guys said, "Garrett, they just found, gotta stop again."
Lindgren was one of the thousands of first responders called into work during the 9/11 terror attacks.
Making our way through this debris field where there's structural steel across the road, there's overturned fire trucks, emergency vehicles burning, police cars burning, tires exploding, just a crazy, out of control environment.
Searching through rubble for hours, a firefighter informs him he's on the missing persons list. Frantic, he calls his wife.
She was so sure that I hadn't survived that she assumed somebody found my telephone and was calling the number to say, "Hey, I found your phone." And she heard my voice and she just collapsed on her end.
17 years later, Lindgren says that day will remain with him forever.
I don't care who you were in some level of shock when you were there, because just trying to take this in and believe it even happened was really all-encompassing, and yet everybody was on the pile doing the very best job they could do.
Like many other firefighters who survived 9/11, Lindgren has a multitude of health problems. He moved to Sarasota in 2004, teaching at the Englewood Fire Academy, passing on lessons learned and memories he'll never forget.
The fact that I can now do something that may help some of my brother and sister firefighters here on the Suncoast makes me feel good. Makes me feel like I serve a purpose,
Lindgren hasn't returned back to the city in more than 8 years due to health complications, but one day hopes to see the Ground Zero memorials.